Hello and welcome to Smart ER once more, and today we're going to walk around my new to me Smart ForFour. So let's have a look. So for those of you that have been following the channel for a while, you know I'm a big fan of the Smart ForTwo, the older version, the 451. I've been away a while and I popped on a few new videos very recently just to go through some of the things I've done with this. So I thought I'd give you a more in-depth walk around and have a look at a couple of the features of this little toy now. Maybe give you a bit of a comparison, my thoughts after about 3 weeks of owning it. So stick with me, and if you've got any questions, pop it in the comments, and I'm normally pretty good at getting back to you very quickly. Thanks. So I think one of the things that I came across quite quickly when just doing my basic checks before I bought the car was looking at the maintenance panel or the bonnet, but obviously the engine's in the boot. We'll have a look at that in a bit. But when they redesigned this, they made the inspection opportunities, I suppose, or the inspection panel a lot more, I don't know, a lot more grown up, a lot more easy. And you literally just pull those two tabs out and yeah, it sort of cantilevers back a little bit. So we'll have a look inside now, but it's a lot easier to open it, and it doesn't sort of get left to flap around a bit, if you know what I mean by the old ones. You'll know if you've seen the old videos. So here we are. I've switched to more of a handheld option, but you can see how it sits a lot more. It seems a lot more stable than just to be left dangling. But most people don't realise that on the 451 there are two locating lugs where you can actually place the maintenance hatch cover, or the bonnet if you want to call it that. That's a lot better, but this seems a lot more. I don't even quite make it out here. Not quite. I'll try and zoom in 1 second. So yeah, it's a lot more well thought out. It's better engineered, and just look at the access you've got there. Can you imagine if you've ever had the 451 version, the Smart ForTwo, trying to charge it or jumpstart your car, I should say. So you've got access to the battery nicely, you've got access to the reservoir for the coolant, you've got the access to the windscreen washer top up and the brake fluid reservoir. So much nicer. All that room. There's another little shot there of how they locate. I think it's easy to take off. It just looks like a couple of straps. Look at that room there for doing the lights. That's going to be so much simpler. No more scraping your hands and being a contortionist and having to figure out ways of being a ninja, basically, of the auto bulb replacement world. So yeah, the compartment is a lot better. The old one used to give you decent access, but you'd have to take the whole thing fully off, locate it. Although saying that, looking at it from this angle as well, you've still got to lean over quite a bit. So putting this back is pretty much the same thing in reverse. It does just sort of like it must be on a cantilever. It just slides back and like that. Push. Nice and neat. I like that. So yeah, one of the other things I really like is the daytime running lights. They really are cool and quite bright. Oh, I just noticed there's like a little lens reflector over their main headlamp inside, and it's got the smart car symbol. It's cute. Oh, okay. Doesn't look like, although this is the prime version, it doesn't have the optional fog lights. So somebody's skimped out a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. We can live with that. So let's do a walk around. I really love this color combination. I've been looking for so long to find the right color combination. These wheels, now I don't know, at first they didn't do much for me, but in the real world they really do look lovely. I'm surprised they are teeny tiny. I wonder what size you can get in there. But the turning circle on this is incredible as well. I like the color-coded tritium cell mirrors. They're electric and they are tinted. Lovely color. And there's the little giveaway that's still rear-engined. I like that. Now that has got to get painted. That rear disc brake cover, that's letting the side down somewhat. So you've got the twin panoramic roof as well. And again, I was looking for that because it just makes it so much nicer inside. Really nice. They've got blinds to cover them if you don't really want them on a hot day, although this does have air conditioning as well. Yeah, they're a nightmare to pull back though. They're a bit tricky. Yeah, that's the easy bit. So going into this again, if we take a look at the back view, look at that. It's just something about that colour of the black and the metallic dark grey. Really like it. So to get into the boot, there is an electronic release there. It's not split like on the 451. To close it, you grab that, otherwise you can get dirty, mucky fingers with all the road dust that goes up onto the back of it. Nice big, wide, open aperture. You know, you can get quite a decent sized furniture in there, I think, personally. But again, yeah, I do miss the little hatch. This one's got reversing parking sensors as well, and it's quite a flat floor, not a massive lip once you get whatever it is you're lifting up in there. So you've got speakers over the back. It's not a bad sound. It's not premium, but it's not bad. Little boot light. Got some tie-down straps. They're useful. And then you've got some more then hidden under the carpet. Very good. So you can actually quickly release it from the back by pulling up that retaining strap. Same for the other side. Really flat load, and it's quite deceptive how much room you've got. And it's quite tall. I'll show you something else in a bit. Now, if you fold the front seat all the way forward, I'm going to demonstrate just how much room you've got. Now, I'm 5'8.5". That ½ inch is very important, let me tell you. Yes, I'm climbing into the car, all in the search of journalism and YouTube. So you can see you've got maybe another good foot there. So I'm 5'8", so what's that? You've got nearly 7 foot. If it's nothing that's too tough, that could go right up to the windscreen. So back in place. The engine still lives in the back. I really do like that. Although the engine note is a bit different. I do miss it. This isn't a turbo version. But I do miss the roar that you used to get in the 451s, in the petrols anyway, not so much the diesels. So we'll have a look at the engine bay. I won't bore you when I take off the covers, but again, another thing I miss from the original. This has got 6 retaining screws, and the original one just had one Zeus fastener. One really, literally 3 seconds, bang, and the engine cover's off. So just remove these easily enough. There is a little diagram on the engine cover as well to take it out in a specific way. I think that's so you don't scrape any of the interior or lose your screws. But yeah, it comes out pretty easy. Just be a bit more careful, that's all. Okay, so here it is. It's very grubby. So that's going to be in a little video, how to clean it carefully and safely. So here's your oil filler cap. And here is your dipstick. I love that these are so much more accessible where the coil packs are for spark plugs. Thank you very much. That'll be a nice one. Yes, seems a lot more airy and more roomy. And then you've got a nice air box as well, like the fan. That's something I hadn't noticed before. Keep the engine cooler, more cooler. So yeah, that's the engine bay in all its glory. So I wanted to show you this. The rear door, it opens I've never seen a car. I'm 53 and I've never seen a car door open to 90 degrees. I'll just show you now. It helps you get in a lot more easily. And also if you need to put things in it as well. So if you're going to carry, if you need to just get something like a washing machine in there. Have you ever tried getting a washing machine in a car? But yeah, that's going to be so much more beneficial, not just for passengers, but also for getting things in and out. I'm going to show you something as well in a minute. But first, no windy down windows, no electric windows. It just pops out like a van. Don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that at all. I don't know whether that's just lazy. If you didn't know as well, this is exactly the same car pretty much as the Renault Twingo. They have the same thing. So I do like the leather upholstery in this, and these seats are really comfy. They're really easy to look after. In the back you've got a little map pocket. Oh, I wonder where I put the locking wheel nut. It's in there. This is cool. This little center console for the passengers. That comes out. I'll show you that in a bit as well. You've got a cup holder there. And that's your infotainment hub, or your media hub for your micro SD card or your aux. So yeah, I wanted to show you this. This is it literally flips all the way over, and at first you think, what's the point in that? You've seen me put the seats all the way down, but you'd be surprised how much more headroom you get. So yeah, take out the center console, and I'll just show you the other side as well. So I'll just pull the other side down. So I'll put the other seat squab down for the rear bench, and I can show you then just how much headroom you've got. So again, if you need a taller item in there, like a plant, or I don't know, a scooter, you could put. Yeah, what if you could get a scooter in there? You probably could. So like I said, I'm 5'8.5". Don't forget the half again. What you can't see, because I've been a bit silly there, is there's got to be another 12 inches of headroom there. So this actually helps as well. Like you've seen that the center console comes out, and it literally is just it's quite sturdy. It's quite robust. I dread to think how much this was cost if you left it behind in a car park or something. But to take it out, you just pull that handle at the front, but the cup holder comes out, gives you a little bit more versatility. I like the fact that you can close it as well. Quite neat. So yeah, you just pop it back in reverse. You literally will just you toe in first, and then it just snaps into place. Quite easy. So in the front, there's also a little hidden cubby hole. Sorry about the dirt in there. Still haven't got around to cleaning that yet. The glove box is next to useless. Literally, I just fit 2 of my hands in there. Not a great deal of room at all. Maybe okay for your merriments. I love the heated seats. They do take a little while. I don't know whether it's because it's like 5 or 6 years old, but they do come on and they do heat up. There's only one heat setting, but the fit and the finish, the little white piped edging is really lovely. I think it's nice. This is the manual one, of course. I did look for an auto, but they commanded another £2,000 premium. The infotainment is quite simple and straightforward. I've done an update on that already because the clock wasn't working, but you can play a little game of seeing how economical you can drive. You've got a nice speaker in the front as well as the ones in the door. Nice steering wheel, so you've got access to your computers. You've got the cruise control. I'll go into that in a little bit more. You've also got the electric front windows, the electric door mirrors. So this is the Prime version. I'm not sure if it's the Prime Premium because it doesn't have the fog lights at the front, but or the reversing camera. I think that's what makes it the Prime Premium. But yeah, you've got a funky little clock inside the tacho. Still retained that from the original design, a little funky thing. But yeah, here's your steering wheel. You've got your voice activated dial in. I've had a request to do a little video on that. But these are the sort of functions you get on the little computer readouts. So your mileage, your trip, your eco score, what your miles per gallon is, what the coolant is, servicing messages. That's pretty much it. It's quite simple and basic. The infotainment, again, gives you the outside temperature reading, 8 degrees in the top right hand corner. So yeah, connects to my phone via Bluetooth. You can stream via Bluetooth as well. Apple CarPlay, I haven't figured that out yet. I don't think it's available. So I'll give you an update if I go ahead and do anything with that. But you've got navigation. You can download all your phone book as well. The hands-free works really well via Bluetooth. You can personalize that as well. The actual display, home display. But there's your heater controls with aircon. These were funky. You've got your parking sensors off switch, you've got your lane departure warning off switch, and then you've got your horrible stop start off switch, which gets used a lot. I can't stand that. It's so awful. So yeah, that's the inside via the driver's side. Let's have one little last walk around it. Drink it all in. But yeah, I do like it. I really do like. I'm really pleased with it. It doesn't feel as nippy as the previous Fortwo I had, the old 451. Yeah, it's a little bit heavier. I prefer the looks. I prefer the build quality. I love it. Well, thanks for watching, and give it a little like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you think it's going to be useful. But other than that, it's cup of tea time.